Chapter 3 is entertainment. Principle number 1. When it comes to your lifestyle brand, your content is for your client. What does it mean your content is for your client? You're creating content to entertain, educate, and please your client. It is about them, not you. When do I apply this principle? Anytime you put out new material or content for your brand, it needs to entertain or educate the audience, but it needs to be added value to the client's problem or lifestyle need. Where does this principle show up? Anytime you're going to represent content or entertainment to your audience, this question needs to pop up. Who did I write this for? It better not be you. Why do I need to create content? Why do you need to create content for your client? Because it's a lifestyle brand. So your client and their problem are at the center of the brand. How do you know you're talking to your audience? Your content has your client's problem at the center of it, as opposed to you or your ego. There's nothing wrong with making lifestyle content, meaning videos of yourself. I promote that. It just needs to be relevant to your client's problem or lifestyle need. Okay, so here's an example. There's this dude that has this lifestyle brand around the problem of affordable bodybuilding. The only problem is he's a bodybuilder, so everything he writes ends up being about him. Now, it would be cool if he had only one chapter about his journey in his ebook to inspire his audience. But he realized more than half of the book was about him and all of his feelings. So he rewrote it because he read Urban Branding 101. Now he only has one chapter about his journey, which his audience actually enjoys, because there was only one. And the other 9 chapters are about the client and their problem, on what they should do about it. Whew, that was a close one. The next principle, you gotta have lanes. What is an entertainment lane? An entertainment lane is similar to a business lane. You create a set of rules and parameters for your customer so your entertainment becomes an easy choice. When it comes to our clients, easy choices are the best. When do I build an entertainer's lane? Anytime you create a new content segment or series, you want to have parameters and rules around it. Where should I put my entertainment lane? Well, the principle is intangible, so all your parameters and rules for your content will show up in the content, but will not be separate from the content. Why do I need an entertainment lane? Because your clients have a lot of things going on in their lives, and if you stress them out with overwhelming choices, they will stay away from your brand. We're trying to be an easy choice over here. How do I build an entertainment lane? When it comes to creating content, a content segment, your segment should deliver a specific feeling, put your customer in a specific mood. Remember, consistency develops trust. Let me give you an example. You got this beautiful, gorgeous female who has this lifestyle brand around urban individuals who want to participate in the recreation of bowling, but they wanted to have it more of an urban appeal. She has this content where she gives bowling tips, has a DJ in the background, there's a bunch of wavy people in the background chilling, surfing. The content does really well. Then she gets this other bright idea. She wants to teach bowling history facts to her urban audience, but she creates a different lane so she doesn't mix it with her other content, which is already successful. Her second lane does not get good feedback, but because she separated it, she was able to take that content down easily. Didn't cost her anything. Had she mixed it with her other content, she might have turned people off and lost her core audience. I mean, these people look forward to that show. You have to build lanes. What your customer expects is what they should get. You want to try something new, you test in a different lane. Remember, your client is the star of the show. Next principle, use past media for inspiration. What's that mean? If you don't know what to do, you have to look to the past for inspiration. When do I do this? Whenever you hit a wall with your content or you just want some extra energy, where do I find these inspirations? In all of your standard media outlets, you can find almost any show or movie to rent in your big 3. You have your big 3, Google, Amazon, and Apple. Why should I do this? You have to create a free entertainment and free value to build your audience. And if you hit a wall for inspiration, just look around you, look in the past. How do I do this? Pick a piece of content, write down your favorite characteristics about the content. You can even recreate a parody for the content as it relates to your problem. You could recreate stuff, but you're using the content more for like a muse to give you inspiration for whatever your next piece is going to be that you're going to create for your content. Got an example. There's this dude. He owns a lifestyle brand where he handles the rental experience for you. He'll find the product, pick it up, and return it for you. And all you have to do is give your credit card information. So he's going to find the rental spots for you. He also looks for used high-end furniture and refurbishes it and sells it to his audience because he trusts them. They trust him, so they trust where the furniture's coming from. He wants to create a new segment to entertain his audience, but content creation is not his strength. He looks back at old television shows to find inspiration. He chooses to end up doing a Family Feud parody around his type of culture, which is urban soul. He gives away a piece of free high-end furniture to the winning team, and all their trivia is around urban soul culture. His audience loves it, so he used something that was already successful, put his style on it, put a twist on it, and now his brand is doing well. Be clear about the maturity of your entertainment content with your audience. This is our next principle. What is the entertainment content maturity? If you have anything in your entertainment that is above PG-13, probably want to let your audience know. When do I need to be clear about my content with my audience? When you got some rated R stuff going on. Where do I let my customers know? If your audience met you with that content, meaning when they met you, the content was already out, obviously you don't have to tell them when you put more content out that's the same. But if you create a new lane and it's more mature than the previous content, there's nothing wrong with that. Just give your audience a heads up. Remember, realness leads to respect, which is a principle of influence. Why do I need to do this? To make sure you don't offend your clients by catching them off guard. How do I communicate this? You could send an email blast, just put a message at the beginning of your content. This new segment, this new show I'm doing, it has mature stuff in it just so everybody knows, because y'all are not used to me doing stuff like this. Example, this is a very nice lady. She has this lifestyle brand that solves the problem of expensive dinner dates for dudes by teaching the dudes to create really expensive dinner dates for their girlfriends and wives using, like they create it and make it for themselves. Her entertainment is a little edgy though, because she has this new segment where she shows successful dates from her meals, but the dudes do an exotic dance routine for their girlfriends at the end. So she sent a heads up email because her content is usually PG. Now her audience will open it up at their jobs or in church because they enjoy the content. They just appreciate the heads up. Next principle. Entertainment has to match the brand. What does entertainment has to match mean? It means each entertainment segment or entertainment lane you build needs to be relevant to the problem and the style of your brand. When do you express this principle? Before you even start working on your content, you need to ask yourself, does this make sense for my brand's problem or my brand's culture, and can I connect this to my brand's problem? Where do I apply this principle? To any content that touches your brand or you associate with your brand. Why do I need to make sure my content is relevant to the problem? Because when you get your momentum started, you're trying to stand out for a specific problem. You want to be known for solving that problem in all aspects of your brand, including your content. How do I stay on topic in my entertainment? Before you begin creating your content, you should look at your strategy and be able to look at your energy too, and be able to tell how the content relates to your problem and fits with your brand culture. If it doesn't fit with your brand culture, don't use it. Example, you have this lovely female. She solves this problem of women with small children having trouble making it to the spa. So she brings the spa to them. That's her business. She has this idea of showing really cool pools in her area, but she tests it against her brand problem and realizes it's not really relevant to the problem. So she changes her content. She holds a weekly at-home lottery in her area and records the winner. Whoever wins gets a free mommy-daughter spa date, and she records it as lifestyle content for her culture brand, her lifestyle brand. This connects better to her problem and also connects all members of her culture.